This is John Seale. Right now, he's one of Australia's foremost cinematographers, having been nominated and winning multiple accolades throughout the years, one being an Oscar for Best Cinematography. But how did he get here? Well, for that, we need to go back. John Seale was born in Warwick, Queensland in 1942. After high school, John went jackarooing, working on sheep and cattle farms. While doing this, he filmed his work with an 8mm camera and ended up loving filming his adventures. From that moment on, he knew he wanted to work behind a camera. John quickly quit jackarooing and joined the ABC in Sydney, in the stationery department. But John wasn't going to give up on his dreams, so he decided to call Bert Nicholas, who was the chief cameraman in the ABC's camera department. No luck. So he called again. Still, nothing. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, until Bert got tired of him and gave him a job just to shut him up. But John was just getting started. The bugging, pestering, and politely asking had finally worked, and John was now on a real set as a driver's film assistant. But it didn't matter, because this is where he met Bill Grimmond, who became influential in John's cinematography journey. Bill Grimmond was an experienced camera operator, mainly working on dramas. Together, John and Bill worked on multiple projects, producing some of the ABC's first drama series, making a name for themselves. Working for the ABC for 7 years was the perfect training ground for John. With the support of Grimmond, John was promoted to camera operator and proceeded to work on numerous projects, gaining experience and working with some of Australia's top DOPs like Russell Boyd and Pete James. John loved this, being able to watch individuals approaching the craft in different ways and constantly learning new things from each experience. John's first film he DOP'd was Death Cheaters by Brian Trenchard Smith. John admits that he had no idea what he was doing, but it didn't matter because these low budget Australian films helped him grow his craft. He worked on other small Australian and Ozploitation films as DOP after that, even working with Brian again on BMX Bandits, starring a then unknown 15-year-old Nicole Kidman. Through this, his craft kept expanding. He couldn't read a light meter at first. However, once he understood it and learnt it, it became a massive advantage to his work when, ring ring, who's that? It's Hollywood calling. Peter Weir wants you to shoot a witness. Wait, no, shoot the film witness. John's talent and skill was quickly noticed by American filmmakers. According to him, American cinematographers didn't know how to read light, which gave him a big advantage, but also aided in his filmmaking ability. His use of color and anamorphic composition got him praise. This led him to work on some of the most influential films of the time, like The Perfect Storm, Dead Poets Society, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, The Talented Mr. Ripley, and Mad Max Fury Road. He was nominated for numerous awards and won a BAFTA and an Academy Award for his work on The English Patient by Anthony Minghella. But what makes John so great at what he does is his ability to listen, his ability to adapt to the style of the film, to the script, as each script is completely different. He comes into every film with an open mind, never bringing the photography from the last film into his next, but just changing it, always to fit the story. He sees his job to enhance the story with visuals that are meaningful to the characters and the world created. He's someone that understands that a bad script can't be helped by good photography, and that always the camera needs to be loyal to the subject. John Seale can make a good movie with nothing, but he can also do it with everything, and that's why he's the best.